Jai Shri Ram. We all know the story of a woodcutter who went to the forest, who was cutting wood, and suddenly the axe slipped from his hands and fell into a pond. He sat there weeping because he was a poor man. He wept and wept and wept, and finally, the deity of the pond, she rose above the water and she came and asked him, "Hey, why are you weeping?" So he said, "See, I'm a poor woodcutter. The axe fell into the pond, and that was the only means of livelihood. I don't know what to do." So he's weeping. So the deity, the Devi, she dived back into that pond and came up with a golden axe. She said, "Is this axe yours?" He said, "No, no, no, that's not my axe." So she went in. After some time, she came up with a silver axe. "Is this yours?" "No, that's not mine." So she went in and got the iron axe. "Is this yours?" He said, "Yes, that's mine." So the Devi was very pleased and she said, "Okay, you can have all the three, the gold, silver, and the the iron one, because you are such an honest man." The woodcutter left and he became a rich man. And many years later, some 30-40 years later, he came to the same forest. He forgot all this incident. And they both came because all their kids were all settled and all that, and something like that. So his wife slipped and fell in the pond. She drowned. He sat there and he wept and he wept and he wept. The goddess came up again as usual. She said, "Hey, why are you weeping?" He said, "My wife drowned." Okay, she went in and she went deep into the lake and came out with the most beautiful woman the world has perhaps never ever seen, Rambha. Rambha, who is actually a celestial, Apsara, who was there in the court of Indra. She came up with Rambha. All the earthly beauties pale, pale in comparison with Rambha. So she was so beautiful, so entrancing, enchanting, bewitching beauty. So the goddess came up and asked, "Is this your wife?" This man, he looked at her and then said, "Yes, this is my wife." The goddess was shocked. Then she said, "You liar! You were such an honest person 30 years ago, but now you have become such a horrible liar." He said, "Devi, you don't understand the problem. You know what? If I deny this Rambha, you will go in and get Menaka, and then after I deny that, you will get me my wife, and then you will give all three to me. And it's impossible to manage three wives. And my wife would not allow these other two females to live in peace, nor will I be able to live in peace. So that's why I decided I'll settle for Rambha." End of story. Jai Shri Ram.